Racer 1-4 here, and we are live at, what are we at? Where are we in? The Netherlands, at Zandvoort. Zandvoort, yes. We have 60 minutes in the evening sunshine here, so I'm gonna see what we can get done. And qualifying is going to start in about 8 minutes, so we'll here we go. Make sure there we go. All right, yeah. All right, this is the America's Race League, America's Racing League, for the, you know, northern and southern, North and South America, mostly, but everywhere worldwide. This is a GT3 series only, kind of trying to replicate the DTM from Germany, using, well, I got the Lexus in here, so I wouldn't say we're using the cars in the DTM, because I don't believe the Lexus is being raced in the current DTM or last season's DTM. So, and we are, well, we got guys out there doing quali runs. So, quali is a 60-minute race. We're gonna have a 5-minute qualifying, which is basically a one hot lap. You get an out lap and one hot lap, and that's it. It's only 5 minutes. So hopefully you don't bunch up your hot lap. Car's feeling really good here, even with a full load of fuel. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't think we're gonna have any like dark skies, even though it's gonna be 9 p.m. in the Netherlands, which is more further closer to the North Pole, so they could get more sun versus I guess the southern hemisphere, which gets less sun at this time of day, because it's 5 o'clock here and it's dark outside. So anyway, and we are in the BMW M4 GT3. Again, we have overall championship, and then you got manufacturers championships. So you got overall drivers, and then manufacturer championships, and then inside each manufacturer you got your top three. You're battling for points there. So again, it's always finish ahead of any other cars that are the same brand as you, and as high up the order as possible for your manufacturer. So and yeah, see, I think there's one Aston Martin here, and maybe one or two Audis. I think there's 4 BMWs. 3 or 4 Porsches. It's just a good mix of all the manufacturers, except for Aston. Aston's probably the only one that's not well represented. I was going to use the Aston, but I wasn't too sure whether or not the BOPs were going to help it, because we're using so what are they using? Forget what BOP they're using on this this race. So. And yeah, so we got a few minutes to go. I'm not going to go on track until qualifying goes again. So back to the race. It's mandatory 2 pit stops. No fuel is allowed, so you have to start on the fuel that you're gonna race with. So you can stop and take tires, but tires is a long stop, as we found out. It's like 30 seconds to stop and get tires. So tires is, I don't know if tires are if the track deg or tire deg is real bad here in Zandvoort. So I've never noticed it. So we're gonna gamble. I think we're gonna try pitting early and then save our last pit to see how sloppy it gives the tire. If the times aren't showing, if they're not improving as we as we burn fuel down. If it doesn't equalize, I mean, obviously the tires are going to start to wear, and our laps are going to start to drop as the fuel load drops. But if it plateaus out as the fuel load keeps dropping, then maybe tires might not be a bad idea. But considering the amount of time for a tire stop, it's a lot. 30 seconds is a lot of time if you're gonna, because the race is probably only going to be about 37 to 39 laps. So if you're going to make up a second each lap, you'd have to make up 2 seconds a lap to make up for that. I mean, it's always good to have fresh tires, but I mean, if you're going to be clawing back, you're going to be fighting to claw that time back. So you could probably put yourself in a lot of difficulty trying to push, even with the light fuel load. So, but we'll see. Best scenario is try to get as good a qualifying as possible. Put yourself up the water as much as possible, and then just again, I'm going to pit early, try to get myself some clear laps and put down as many good, unencumbered. I think a lot of people are going to have that same strategy. I think you're going to see a lot of people dumping into the pits on after the start, on the first flying lap, or the first lap of the race, and maybe 1 or 2 people pitting after that. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. Again, you got 6 sets of tires. I mean, I've already used 1 set. I've used 2 sets now. So when I go into qualifying, I'll be on set 3, I believe. So yeah. Welcome, viewers. I'll probably leave my mic on, and we'll see how it goes during the race. It's a busy lap. There's not a lot of rest here. Only on the front straight is there any time to rest. Once you're rolling around, currently, my best lap for qualifying was at 137. Mid 137, so hopefully we can replicate that. And in race trim, full load, I think we've gotten to mid to mid low 38s. So yeah, we're not really worried about these lap times that everybody's doing here. So I think you got a lot of people putting a lot of time onto qualifying. So yeah, we're 30 seconds to qualifying, and in qualifying, again, you got to try to get yourself space. You don't want to have someone in front of you. You want to get out as quick as possible, or as late as possible. You want your own space. I mean, I found that to be the problem a lot of times with these one-shot laps, where you got somebody goofing off, and the next thing you know, you're hosed. So. Yeah. We might wait until we can wait no longer. We didn't do that last time, but it worked out okay. A lot of the really experienced fast guys are going to wait unless you can get out in the first 1 or 2 cars. You're probably going to get run into by a bunch of people. So it's just a gamble. It's a gamble. How many guys do we have on the track in a race? We had 26. This is more than the last time, I think, which is good. I think you had a lot of people who were on that New Year's weekend. So again, this is race 2 of 6. So the last round is going to be at Nordschleife 24. So all right, I'm gonna go to setup.
Green light. Go.
Setup. Go. dump a ton of fuel. Not a great lap. 38 and change is not great at all. Yeah, 38.3, you know, 38.3. Not great at all. So, great. So yeah. Well, currently I'm the top BMW, which is good. And let's see. So 19 is a BMW. 91 is, I'm not sure what 91 is. I think he's not on a valid lap though. 19 is a BMW, and I don't think he's got a valid lap though. I think he's probably going to go be pitting. Yeah, he's pitting. So, I think that's it. 115 is also a BMW, but I believe he's already got his lap in. And I don't think he's valid. So yeah, top BMW is nice. Oops, saving my qualifying replay. Okay, don't know why. So yeah, 12th out of, I think I'm midfield. So midfield. So that's, we can take that. But the lap itself was 38.3. It's not bad. It is, again, it's really tricky. Thanks, Neil. Good luck to you too. Good qualifying. Well done, Neil, with the top Porsche time. Well done. Now just keep yourself clean. Now let's go to setup. I gotta put all our fuel back in. Yep. To 93 liters. Then we just go 95, just to be sure. I think we'll be fine on fuel. So, yeah. Yeah, 12 out of 26. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. Yeah, your connection, yes, definitely. You want as much as you can. So again, 2 mandatory pit stops, no fuel allowed. You can take the tires if you want, and you're going to avoid tires if at all possible. I did not look at what my tire deg was, so who knows. I know if this was Suzuka, you'd have to take tires. It's a busy lap, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be worth it. But we ain't gonna do it on the first stop, so I'll make that change on the lap to pit stop when we get into that. So it's a busy lap again. There's no rest here, and there's not a lot of places to pass. So yeah. So hope everybody's had a good weekend. Yeah, the two guys at the top there, two of them. Squirrel is very fast. He's real fast. And Mr. Wright is also very fast. And he's an Alexis. And then Martin is also an Alexis, excuse me. So, again, yeah, we've done real good in the Aston Martin. But I was going to go Aston. Actually, originally was going to go McLaren. And then I struggled with that. Struggled with it. I didn't know. I have fastest laps at a lot of tracks in the McLaren, but depending on the BOP and whatnot, you may not enjoy that car. I just felt more comfortable in the BMW, and I've used the Aston before and felt really good in it. And I think it's a quick car, and I think BOP benefits it. So it could have been the car to choose. And here I'm really fast here with the Aston, but again, I didn't try it I didn't try it here with this BOP that they're using, the custom BOP. So I'm plus 6 kilograms of ballast with this car, and some of the other cars have a lot more, and some have less. Like the Porsches have plus 3. I mean, if you go back into time qualifying, it'll show you. But so yeah, Neil's ping is insane. He's red.
30 seconds.
All right, we'll drive. All right, got. So go, and we don't want to change tires. Didn't see what Rockley was.
Stay single file.
It's over the outside. There's some good drivers in here. There's a lot of sportsmanship. I really enjoy these guys. It's very well run. I'll put a link in the comments section when I'm all done. For those that have PlayStation 5, ACC, if you want, good, well-run leagues and fair driving. I mean, it's hard. These guys are no slouches. They are, it's well-run. I really wish they would have updated this track to the current track with the bigger banking in turn 3. And there's a little bit more runoff in the current track.
Stay double file. Turn one's going to be interesting. Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right, clear on the right. Clear on the right. Got some light damage on the front.
That was going to happen.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, go, go, go. Yellow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
decide whether or not I need tires. I think they should last an hour, but might have to pit for tires. Losing pressure in my right front.
Yellow flag in sector 1. We are halfway through, not over yet.
Make up my mind whether I'm going to stop for tires. Hello, viewers. I'm halfway done here. One more pit stop to make.
Out on the right. Clear on the right.
Hey Tyson. I'm gonna try to
Come on, go, go, go. Pressure is on the right front. Faster car coming up behind.
leaders haven't pitted, I don't believe. No, he hasn't pitted. He's got 2 stops left. Front tires. Primarily a right turn track, so hello viewers.
Losing time to the car in front.
I think that's the most viewers I've ever had on live stream. Final 10 minutes. This is a track that I'm not usually never felt comfortable with it. It's got a nice flow to it though. Some tricky sections. This middle sector is kind of tricky. That's the on-track leader. We still got one pit stop to make though. Curbs anymore. P8. Whew. Wow, that was something. That was a good race, bro. You really like that. Wow. Finally, a plan comes together. Except for that first lap, I knew that was going to be tricky. Let's save the replay. Yeah. Yes. So let's go back and look at the standings. I believe. Turn right. Yep. Top BMW. So was on the lead lap. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That's good stuff. Had a lot of consistency there, which kind of shocked me. But yeah, that first lap was something though. My plan was to come in on that lap, and the session is ended. Replay. I wanted to save the see if it's there. The session has ended. I might not be able to save it. Save highlights. Yep, saving highlights. So yeah, it went pretty well. No, I'm not. Let's just go. Boop, 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 boop. We'll just watch the first lap. So yeah, going into the turn. I guess it's turn 3. It might be turn 2. Just before the bowl turn. Being on the outside there is really tricky because you can. Okay, so we're still on the. There's the start. Thanks everybody for watching. I know it's a lot of people were in there. I don't think I've ever seen 14 or 15 people on the stream at the same time. That's I appreciate that. Yeah, Zandy is it's a interesting track. It has a lot of character to it, a lot of rhythm, a lot of cambered turns. So getting into them is a little tricky, but yeah, it was fun. For once, a good race. Spa was a nightmare. Maybe I need to put more effort into Spa. So let's see. We'll turn our wheel off, and we'll go change camera. Let's go pause, and we'll change camera. Alright, here we go. We'll go this the over helicopter view. So there's the start. And I'm on the outside of turn 1 and pretty much all the turns until you get to the bowl. I went wide and got on the marbles probably a little bit. But still, nothing lost. And then here it was like I was in too hot and boom. And I rode with that damage, so I lost quite a few spots. But I was able to gather it up. I had that Lexus behind me, the 114 was like right on my Tuckus, and I knew I had pace, so it wasn't just a matter of getting the tires up to temperature, and just finding the rhythm, because that's usually what happens when you go off track. You lose the rhythm, especially coming right out of long wait out of qualifying, but you just want to go as best you can. So that Lexus was just sticking his nose everywhere and was just trying to just play track position. I really wasn't trying to defend, but I wasn't going to give up a position just because. And he did what he should have done. I'm carrying damage. I don't even know how much it was. So yeah. But pretty much after the pit here on lap 1. It was really just crank out consistent laps, and I think I did that. So, and I made a few passes. There were a couple passes that made. Car felt real good, even with that little bit of damage. I don't even know that it made any difference. It wasn't massive front or rear damage. And I did a bobbled the final pit stop, and I think I bobbled this one a little bit. Whereas you have to turn the car off to go up on the jacks, and then usually what I do is I cheat it, and you can go ahead and start the engine again, but apparently it turns the engine off even though your ignition is on. You have to throttle it back up. But it was a good stop. I hit the marks, went up, down, and then I bobbled it, and then at this point it was just have a clean outlap and try to start. And I clawed my positions back, which was good. It was good stuff. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. Trying to concentrate. That turn right there is tricky because you don't want to hit the curb because it'll put you off into the barrier. And there's a couple of those curbs. If you hit them too hard, then you can go riding into the wall. So this is it. We're just trying to go. Laps were fine. I got to the 37s. Kind of stayed in the 37, 38s. I started getting into the 39s. I think the tires were a little shot. So yeah. Oh, thanks for watching, Tyson. I appreciate it no matter what. Yeah, just come back and watch it later. It was it kind of got boring a little bit because really you're just waiting for people to pit because 2 stops you can gain a lot. There was some battling, but not a whole lot. It was really just wait for everybody to pit. As you say, I kept everybody behind me for the most part. I didn't go a lap down, so yeah. But yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. We're gonna drop off on the stream, and again, thanks again for all the people that chopped in, and thanks to those who watch later and subscribes and all that stuff. It means a lot. And we'll see you next week. I believe it's at Nürburgring GP. All right, thanks. Good night.